Stripes of light. The colours of an auspicious World Cup occasion 20 years ago, still synonymous today with football style. And welcome to Holland against Argentina, with the prize for victory here in the Velodrome, a semi-final against Brazil. Overmars, who hurt a hamstring in training, so Patrick Kluivert, who's back in the fold, and the versatile Philippe Cocu will switch to the left to cover backs. Sensini fit again in place of Vivas. Argentina would regard this. The referee for the third time in this tournament, the Mexican Arturo Fritzio Carter, to add to the 3 matches he took. Well, Mark Overmars might be risked in an emergency, would rule him out for the rest of the tournament, should there be a rest of the tournament for the Dutch. 20 years ago. Dennis Bergkamp needs 1 goal to set, needs 1. Maybe Ortega will prompt it for him to go clear in Yugoslavia and England, respectively. Very warm conditions in that first knockout phase, but the heat here in Marseille is no help, you feel, to a northern European nation like Holland. Ortega helped by Veron, and a chase here for Lopez. He's very quick. There's a good contest this between Reisiger, who was really struggling to impress against England and was rather surprisingly substituted, and Reisiger, who's not quite 100% fit against Belgium, and then having to serve a 2-match ban and not being required by Holland. Bergkamp perhaps the sort of help that he would enjoy through the centre, and out-and-out forward start the game. One of the reasons they play narrow Argentina, Simeone is supposed to be on the left-hand side, loves to come in field. Cocu sweeps it away. Sensini. He stayed forward, Ortega. So Davids could steer it forward to Kluivert. Nice Bergkamp, but pressed against the touchline. He couldn't carry the move forward. Get any sort of recovery time, the ones that go a long way in this tournament. Ronald de Boer. It's another game when Holland had the twins in their team then, the Van der Kerkhoff twins. And it's the de Boer's little edge of the sun in the late afternoon. Ayala, it's wasteful to Kluivert, and Roa started to come, realised he wouldn't get winning that race. Kluivert trying to turn, good to control by Cocu. Oh, it's hit the post from Jonk, and then Kluivert angle then, and Wim Jonk wrapped the upright as the ball deflected to him here, not picked up, and the shot just slapped to take it offline from Holland's point of view onto the post, and Argentina, well, they've got a corner to defend. It's guided into the hand that had gone offside. Ortega winning that particular duel with Davids. The referee just gives the Dutchman a Ayala, whose style has been likened to that of the coach Passarella. Past South Korea on this ground. It was a night game. Argentina have been to Toulouse. Chamot trying to steer it into the area that low, the change of pace that might work for the coaches. Ortega, free kick to Argentina. That's his first of the knockout phase. Just came through the back, Schmeichel to reach for the yellow card. Argentina building themselves a reputation with the cleverness of their free kicks. Simeone is there, Peron is there, Batistuta, not a decoy this time, but it's a charge down by de Boer, pressed, but in the end fouled by local final complex. USA 94, Euro 96. This is the fence they've fallen at. Here's Ronald de Boer. Gol Bergkamp, Kluivert! Oh, what a brilliant goal! To part. What fantastic play. 11 minutes gone, they've already hit. Ronald de Boer free in midfield. Bergkamp just pulled away the cushioned header into the run of Kluivert, and he just had. And Patrick Kluivert, the prodigal son, really. If you ask, well, Daniel Passarella, who's certainly a candidate for the best dressed, maybe, who knows, get the goal that he needs to break the record. Well, here we've got a mistake by Newman. Here, he might get up quickly. He was certainly late. Being told to get off the pitch, but that is fit. He does get a yellow card, and he deserves it. So Stam, matter of note, is the first goal. Oh, but his almost a reply in kind. There's the game living up to that. There's no flag. It's Lopez. It's 1-1. Scorer, Holland, look across at the assistant referee. Well, that looks as though when the ball was played, Lopez was in a legitimate position, very tight. But you do feel that officials should be brave enough, as they're encouraged to do, to give the benefit of the doubt to the attacker. That attacker was Claudio Lopez, and he kept Edwin van der Sar through the keeper's legs, and Argentina have brought it level at a goal apiece. Here we are with less than 20 minutes played. A terrific quarter-final in Marseille. What's going on then? Here's a Frank de Boer. On from Stam to Fibionk. Roa, the Cocu. Frank de Boer. Lost out to Batistuta. What an opportunity there. Better pass. Oh, now that's a very bad challenge by Chamot. Bergkamp was away from him. The far touchline. Holland still have the ball. With Kluivert. Bergkamp for once was Lopez, and he's running past Jaap Stam. Batistuta at the near post. And Stam, of course, with one yellow card again, but was pressed back by Simeone's run. Argentina's plight against Lopez, who's got such acceleration. Stam did play the ball, but against the pace on the corner, but for to claim it and kick it. And Roa having to do the head work. Kluivert has nicked it away from Zanetti, but he was aiming for Bergkamp, who was in a Peron. Batistuta. Won a straight ball then, looked like unnerving the Dutch, but here's Davids. It's Argentina's turn to tremble here, as Davids takes them all on. Yugoslavia, which that late goal provided the win. It was his first goal for his country. A really powerful run that had Argentina worrying in his wake. Lopez. Simeone, Batistuta letting it run for Ortega. Simeone, it is narrow. Bergkamp, back to Ronald de Boer again. Kluivert, David set for the shot, comes off the goalkeeper. Kluivert goes in. But once more it's Edgar Davids getting into a position to have a shot at goal, and poor defending. Lopez with the cross. Just quickening the pace for Argentina. Batistuta, Simeone, and fortunately for Frank de Boer, Kluivert, a new man again. He looks for Kluivert, and still Ronald de Boer. Oh, a tremendous drive from Jonk. All the accuracy, but Roa was able to turn aside the drive from Wim Jonk. Ortega, no one closing him down, and it's hit the post. And that could have been a very big mistake for Holland to allow Ariel Ortega that type of room. And Van der Sar was beaten to the wide, and well, that evens it out because Jonk. This indeed was another look at. There is another look at the away from the challenge, and Simeone on for Lopez. Batistuta trying to find a position free in the centre. Still Lopez. And that is into the last 5 minutes of the first half, plus of course Bergkamp. He's clipped it across, and the goalkeeper, as he turned, might have wondered if it was going to be up. It was a poor clearance by Koku. Batistuta. Simeone. One here in their favour. There's a bit of whip on the shot, not quite enough from the captain Diego Simeone. You can put that entirely down to the conditions. Well, but it has been overall a tremendous the Dutch team today, but then with appeals for offside being answered in the negative, Lopez nipped through. Welcome back to the Velodrome here out. The Dutch camp, well, they do have a reputation for at the final whistle in the last match, when Edwin van der Sar lashed out with an arm during the celebrations because he'd been jumped on painfully, and he caught Winston Bogarde, a world champion cruiserweight, and he immediately swung a punch of his own at his goalkeeper. That was dangerous for the Dutch, but the two did sort it out amicably in the... So maybe the temperatures will just drop slightly, and more of the pitch will be in shade by the time we finish, that's for sure, as youngsters with their families that final 20 years ago. And indeed, talking of families, I understand that the message, my Spanish... Batistuta, Veron joining in, and it's a corner to Argentina. If he'd have trusted his right foot, it would have been better to have used that to get the ball away. Here's Lopez with the corner. Really attacked by Kluivert. Stam continuing to join in, trying to slip it in for Kluivert, and Bergkamp was there. The pass lacked some pace. Boer to Arthur Newman. Puts his cross in over Bergkamp. Kluivert, only a half clearance from Argentina, and Kluivert affected by the head of Sensini. Players having a word with the referee then. Here comes the corner. Koku. Now they're forcing the of this second half. They got a goal when they did the same at the start of the first half, but couldn't hang on to that lead for they would feel long enough. Oh, Kluivert. Quick throw from Roa. Davids, well, it came off. There'd have been free kicks as a barometer. Here it is. Don't. Ronald de Boer. Bergkamp on the right this time. Looking for Kluivert. Good claim by Roa. Back for Bergkamp. For Newman. Great play from Holland. Here's Kluivert. Well read. That's why they've recalled Sensini. Well, a little bit of lack of concentration on Bergkamp there. Sorella. Veron stretching his legs and stretching Holland. He's got Batistuta against Frank de Boer. Batistuta! Oh, we've seen the post hit again. They were deserved after controlling so much of this second half, but a quick breakout. Batistuta one-on-one with Frank de Boer, and the shot smacking against the post, and it came out. We said at the start that how much freedom of movement does he have? Kluivert! Great! And Kluivert's presence gives them a genuine header of the ball in the centre. Stam! Near miss in this game of so. Great reach by the goalkeeper. We talk about them liking them at that height, but he was off his line, and amazingly it's still 1-1. Goes off, and Hector Pineda, who Overmars holding off Pineda. And that's a stray one, and Veron eases it infield. Simeone getting there. Oh. He's off, and strangely enough, I think the referee was going to down to 10 men. Arthur Newman has to go. Well, that was the one on Simeone. Wonder whether they technically stop the game. Well, Argentina supporters are celebrating as if they've already, the team's already booked a place in the semi-final. For Veron. Batistuta! Very good aerially, but the angle of the cross was a good one for Batistuta. Touched by Frank de Boer onto small players, will throw himself to the ground if he feels like it as well. This is Veron lining up for the shot. Overmars. Italy match yesterday when he put the ball out of play. Type of contest now that Newman's been shown a second yellow card, is off the pitch. Bergkamp. Argentina, you feel, hold all the aces here. And Ortega's going to get a yellow card for diving. Well, the goalkeeper's come out here. It's a red card. The plot with the man advantage. Ortega claiming that he... Ortega taking on Jaap Stam, who would say back. Ortega spiralling through the air. And Van der Sar came out to have his say. And as Ortega got up, a man, is it a definite headbutt? Is he just happy to keep on going as he stood up? But Van der Sar made sure that the and as we talk about the reaction of players only a minute or two earlier, equal sides, 10 against to miss the semi-final, and you would think, well, 1-1 in terms of goals, 1-1 in terms of red cards. Bergkamp, brilliant control, Bergkamp! Well, that should send Holland through to the semi-finals in passing as well, but that's a side issue. And is the time for Argentina to come back? Well, to take it down was one thing, to beat Ayala another. And the third aspect of this, the shot itself, leaving Roa helpless. One of the great players of the world game. A truly great goal. Simeone. International goal moments as well. It's Edgar Davids. Remember, it was 3-1 against Holland in climbing with Ayala. Private still down. Lopez, 4 forward with him. Meets the head of Frank de Boer. Lopez. Back for Batistuta. Oh, and the shot from Sensini. He got the direction. Ayala is Wim Jonk. We've had 4 extra minutes. Well, it's a final back here in Marseille. Argentina's efforts against England perhaps took their toll, but their Laga went down and was adjudged to have dived, and all that happened after that, after Newman had already been sent off for 1978 and all that. Who's sitting? The coach has ruined his own forecasting. He made Argentina favourites to win the World Cup. Lopez equalising, and then came the sendings off. Newman and Ortega. Much will be said about worthy of such an occasion. Batistuta takes his leave of the competition. The Orange Army is still here. For those wearing orange in Marseille. It's another fascinating Europe against South America here in the Velodrome. Victory to the Dutch. They've beaten Argentina by 2-1.